The fact is, COVID-19 has showed us so many weaknesses in how our state functions. Education is not one of the areas that have been spared. Education really is more unequal now than ever before.
We have inequalities in our education system which were well known before COVID-19, but that the outbreak of COVID-19 has made even more devastating. So years of neglecting the public school education system, of defunding the public school education system, is now meaning that in 2020 and 2021, in the face of the pandemic, we still have schools that don't have reliable water supplies, that don't have decent and functioning toilets, and where classrooms are overcrowded. So really, it's important to, in this moment, have all the non-negotiables in place for schools, but we're also needing to be thinking about the medium term and the long term, putting pressure on government to put in place what it should have done many years ago.
Leanne, I mean, if you followed the story closely for many, many years, whether we're talking about pit latrines or mud schools or some of what you've mentioned here, where there are no basic services, be it water or electricity, these are things that have been highlighted for years. There's been pressure brought to bear on government. There have been promises made, and yet, as you say, not a lot of change.
Yeah, and there's even a law in place that equal education members fought tooth and nail for many years, the norms and standards for public school infrastructure. And it would be dishonest to say that there hasn't been progress since that law was promulgated. There has. There are thousands of schools who now have electricity, who have water, and have proper toilets. But the truth is, we would be so much further along in meeting the targets and deadlines contained in that law if we had political will, if we had capacity, which also is necessitated or is put into place through political will.
Current events, developing stories,
tough questions,
your voice making a difference.
This is Breakfast with Bongani Bingwa.